Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. Today I'm going to look at three cryptos, two that I like the look of, one that I think is going straight to Antarctica. If you want to watch the full version of this session where I dive into Bitcoin, have a talk about larger market dynamics, and dive in a little bit deeper on the charts, make sure to become a newsletter subscriber by clicking the link below and you get access every single week. Let's dive in. Right, speaking of Antarctica, Pengu. I love this chart. I think longer term it looks really fantastic, but it is being rejected at all-time high, and now it is falling down from the neckline of a head and shoulders pattern here, which I think is just bearish. You're looking at it, it looks really heavy, especially when you see the weakness in the broader market. And Bitcoin, got my splash zone a little bit below. That's along a key Fibonacci retracement and also the 100-day moving average. Nothing good on the RSI either. It's below the 50. So any push back into resistance, I think, is going to get sold off, and it's going to roll down here eventually. So the next volume block is around there at 0.023. Getting bullish on that again when we've maybe flipped this trend line support, but ultimately it's above all-time high. That's when you get really bullish on it again, or buy a little bit lower. Okay, the forgotten crypto of the majors, Solana, I think is gearing up to have a much more sustainable bullish run over the next couple of months. So I'm watching some key levels here. Obviously Ethereum's taking a lot of the luster, but Solana's grappling with a core resistance level, which if it can flip, as you can see, get aggressive here above this level. So I want to see a weekly close above that 182 region. Then you'd be really patient here and not move too quickly, because if you do move too quickly, we could see a drop down into the circle that I've got there down about that 200-day moving average. But if we just have a look here, she's building nicely. She's trying to break out, but she hasn't quite flipped that level yet, which is a core level through here. If she does, I think she's going to 260, those all-time highs. So buy levels, I think you can just be patient and wait for that overhead flip, or you can look to structure it maybe down into these areas. I wouldn't think it gets lower than 163, but anything is possible for Sol. But I think things start moving up reasonably quickly once Bitcoin has done its drop here. Okay, ETH. I love low risk, especially in these types of environments, but particularly low risk when the chart is telling you it's pretty much a buy. So if I'm looking at ETH here, it's trying to just flip a core resistance level into support. It's exactly what you want to see. Just above 4,000, it's kind of front running all the liquidity underneath. I suspect we still could get a drive into this region, which would be really pleasing down at this volume, but if we don't, we don't. She's come back and retested the 50 on the RSI down here. I'll show you there. But if we zoom out, we just think contextually, what is Ethereum doing? Well, it's broken out of this hugely consequential multi-year resistance level, and all she's doing over here is breaking out and coming back and retesting it as support. So if she does that, then this here is going to an all-time high next. That's where I'd be looking at those take profits through Fibonacci extensions, anywhere from 5,000 all the way up to 9,000 here at the 1.618. So that's the view, I think, with Ethereum here. It does look very, very bullish, and I think it goes higher once it's resolved this area here, but I'm not worried about this chart at all. I think this and Bitcoin are both the darlings right now, so pay attention to what is strong. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Catch you again soon. Bye.